Episode 262. Yizu was never one to hold back when teaching newcomers, but any lesson has to be worth giving. You only teach when it's meaningful. If you could just grab some random person off the street and turn them into a pro, you might as well go sell Buddha's palm manuals on the corner. Sure, the teacher has to be willing, but the student has to be even more willing to learn. Of the people around Yi Xiu, Tang Ru has that fiercely competitive drive. She doesn't just want to learn, she wants to surpass. As for Baozi, that guy already has a wealth of gaming experience. He has his own established style. Ye Xiu had only ever given him some basic pointers to get started. Yet, this guy could take those and synthesize them on his own, developing his own unique playstyle. All Ye Xiu needed to do was point out the occasional, glaringly obvious flaw. As for Qiao Yifan, he was the one who actively sought out Ye Xiu for guidance. As for Concealed Light, the man had a true researcher's spirit. For a level 30 dungeon, he'd study guides, watch videos, and mentally simulate countless detailed strategies for every hidden boss. But creating guides for those who don't need them, that's where Concealed Light's talent was being wasted. Ye Xiu wanted to find him, to tell him this: if you gathered these people together to form a team. Huang Xiaoshen was right, that idea. Ye Xiu had certainly thought about it before, but Ye Xiu only ever thought about it. He knew all too well, turning those dreams into reality was no simple matter. Forming a team and becoming a pro player, that was a whole different life. Ye Xiu could decide his own path, yet he couldn't unilaterally decide the lives of others. Becoming a pro player, for many glory enthusiasts, those words held an undeniable allure. But what about these few? Tang Ru's interest in glory was lukewarm at best. She'd only entered the game to compete with Yi Xiu, and was still in the process of learning it. Even an invitation from a champion team like Tiny Herb was something she'd refuse. What could Ye Xiu possibly say to convince her? Baozi, that guy's simple-minded. But Ye Xiu suspected that if he made such a suggestion, the guy would nod and shout, "Let's do it," in under 5 seconds. But that was precisely why Ye Xiu felt even more pressure, because this meant he was the one setting Baozi on this path. Success or failure, he bore full responsibility. As for Qiao Yifan, he was already a member of a championship team. With his advice, more practice would eventually let his skill shine through. The people at Tiny Herb Team aren't fools. They chose Qiao Yifan for the team in the first place, which means they'd already noticed this kid's potential. It's probably just that Zhao Yingji was more talented, more of a natural focal point. Qiao Yifan would just keep getting overlooked, as long as you have real skill.
Would they ever be cast aside?
And as for Concealed Light, we've only just met. The idea of forming a team is even more of a joke. Huang Xiaoshen's constant, non-stop trash talk actually made Ye Xiu reconsider the issue with renewed seriousness. Leading a team of rookies back into the Pro League now. That's what you call the new wave washing out the old.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue.
Cat got your tongue. Where Huang Xiaoshen was present, hoping for a quiet moment to think was a pipe dream. Yi Xiu had barely started pondering when the guy's incessant chatter from the side completely derailed his train of thought.
We'll see,
Ye Xiu said, and that was all he could say. This was no small matter. He needed to watch and wait a while longer. Keep your eyes open.
Given your current situation, talking about forming a team and all that, it does sound a bit far-fetched.
But you can still make preparations. Dig up 80 or 100 new recruits. We'll always be able to put together a team for you to join. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hey, I think that Baozi guy looks like he'd be easy to fool. I think you should just tell him. Just tell him, follow you, and there'll be steamed buns to eat. He'll come running right away. Even if it means climbing a mountain of swords or diving into a sea of fire. What of it?
Hope ahead.
Ye Xiu suddenly announced loudly to the whole team, cutting off Huang Xiaoshen's muttering. The two of them had been at the very front of the party, speaking in low voices. The players behind had no idea these two had been whispering the whole time.
What's the big deal about someone being here?
There shouldn't be anyone here.
Yeshu swiveled Lord Grimm's view, scanning the area. There was nowhere to hide. And since they'd spotted the other party had surely spotted them too. Even from this distance, where names and IDs were just a blur, if they were from a major guild, they could already be considered highly suspicious.
Not necessarily. There could be people here too. For the 7th step of the Future of Ways quest in Skystrike City, you need to find the abandoned windmill at the edge of the Gorge of Threads. After that, come to Skywood Forest here to compare the wood grain patterns. If you've made it this far, coming from the abandoned windmill, you could have taken this route.
Yeshu was genuinely bewildered. His title as the Glory textbook certainly didn't apply to system quests. Yeshu might have completed the Future of Weiss quest a decade ago, but now he truly couldn't recall a single thing about it. So he was certain this quest wouldn't reward attribute or skill points, wouldn't offer any decent gear, and wasn't even cost-effective in terms of experience gain. That's why it was forgotten for years by veteran players obsessed with efficiency.
What the hell is that?
Baozi voiced the group's confusion. Among the 4 pro players present, 2 were top-tier gods, yet neither had a clue about this quest. Concealed Light is really something else. He even remembered such an obscure quest. He launched right into an explanation for everyone. No one else was really listening, except for Baozi, who kept going ah, ha 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 in response. Yishio and the others, however, were already marveling.
This Concealed Light. He even remembers such obscure and useless stuff. What a waste of talent.
With the lead from Concealed Light, the group didn't bother avoiding the passerby. Besides, in their current situation, there was no avoiding him anyway.
Kill him. This guy would become a clue, exposing our trail. Anyone chasing us would definitely question him if they ran into him.
Forget it. We're already this far. Even if they learn our trail, they won't catch up now.
But from this position, they can infer our destination.
The destination was always going to be exposed.
We're going to be on TV!
You just reminded me.
You're heading to One Line Canyon.
Then what the hell am I still following you for?
No idea.
Fuck. Tomorrow night get on Chukira. I'll message you the time then. See you in the arena. I'll use Troubling Rain to test your own specialized.
We'll see if I have the time.
Damn, I make hundreds of thousands per match, and you don't have time for a single game with me!
Competitions aren't my main focus in gaming anymore.
What you see is I'm pretty busy right now. Then get in touch when you're free. We absolutely have to PK. Alright folks, you guys keep playing. I'm logging off for now.
After Huang Xiaoshen called out to the others, his character Lu Mu logged off. The group's avatars had just taken a few steps forward when a flash of light appeared. Huang Xiaoshen's Lu Mu had actually run right back.
Huh. What are you doing?
I almost forgot. This great sword was looted from someone else. I promised to return it after I was done. Here, send me back to town.
Ye Xiu didn't waste words. His hands flew, unleashing a flurry of attacks that finished off Lu Mu. With his dying breath, Huang Xiaoshen said it one more time, "Goodbye." He revived instantly after falling. Not long after returning to the city, he logged right back out. Huang Xiaoshen's departure reminded Yi Xiu of something. Their party was indeed one person over the limit for the frontline Canyon dungeon. If their goal was to break the record, Concealed Light's skill level was clearly far too unreliable. His technical shortcomings weren't something Yeshu could fix with a few pointers. With a rookie like him on the team, there was no way they'd be breaking any records.
Concealed Light, we're gonna run the One Line Canyon dungeon in a bit to try for a record. And you?
Yeshu didn't beat around the bush. He laid it out plainly for Concealed Light. Concealed Light was a smart guy. With all that knowledge, Yeshu was sure he understood just how poor his own skills were.
Oh,
to break the record.
Then I'll go study how to get the best possible record in this dungeon.
Good luck with that. This guide you're writing is bound to get a ton of views.
Fans, I'm off.